Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. I just got through listening to Vicky Dillard on Fly Nubian Queens. Very interesting subject matter, and she was talking about basically some comments that Snoop made in regards to Kanye West, and the comments that Snoop Dogg said made me think about myself. And he was spot on about what he said about Kanye West to a certain degree. Now, I know this is going to fly over some people's heads, and I'm going to say this real talk. This is really a conversation for, the brothers and the sisters on here. So I'm going to ask, you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100. I'm going to ask, the non-blacks and and the whites to let us have this to ourselves. I'm just keeping this 100 because it's something that you won't understand. But Snoop said that Kanye is in a predicament that he's in because he has no strong black women in his life. He said basically he's married to Kim Kardashian, and Kim Kardashian is more businesswoman than she is wife. She's his wife, but she's his sort of like business partner. She thinks basically she puts the money before Kanye West's well-being. And basically, it is true that Kanye West has not been the same since his mother passed away. And then you kind of wonder, Kanye West has any aunties, not aunts. I have aunties. That's what we say in the hood, that have an impact on his life. Because, on my dad's side, I had some aunties, but I wasn't really close with my aunties on my dad's side because they all lived in Louisiana, so I hardly ever saw them. But on my mother's side, all my aunties are in Oakland. And I had a real good relationship with my aunties, but I was closer with two of them than I was the other two. I have four, one I lost last year. I was real close to her, and I miss her a lot because I was real close to her, just like I'm real close to her kids. Then I have another auntie that's like in San Leandro. Me and her are real tight, me and her are real tight, and I'm real tight with her kids. And she always looked out for me, and she always used to talk to me and stuff, and she always would do stuff for me. Like when I'd have issues, I could call her, I could go to her house, and I could she'd give me some words of encouragement. So we always been tight. So I kind of understood what it's like to have, strong, positive black women in your life. And she like I said, she a real good woman. And it's just like she would help me. She helped me get through a lot of things. Like when my biological father passed away, it was real tough on me. It hurt me a lot. You know what I'm saying? I was in a real dark place at the time. And then my other auntie that I lost, me and her was real tight. Every time I see her, she'd always talk to me. She'd ask me about my son and stuff. And she helped me out of some situations that I was in and stuff. So I kind of understood what it's like to have that. The other auntie that I lost, she wasn't one of those aunties like when I got into some trouble, she'd like scold me. But the other one in San Leandro, she would say, she don't hardly cuss. And it would be like, she'd walk up like, what was you thinking when you did that? Or like, you can't be doing stuff like that. So I understand what Snoop is saying about Kanye. I had balance, you know what I'm saying? Because I had a stepdad. I got a stepdad that's been around. He been with my mother for like almost 30 years. Then I had my father until he passed. And then I had, an uncle. Like me and him had a falling out. And we not cool right now. But I always had that balance. And then, like I say, I got a big family. So I got cousins. So I took some of the knowledge that was passed on to me and I gave it to them. And then the funny part about it is both of my dads was in the military. My dad, my biological father, he was a Marine, and then my stepdad, he was in he was in the military. So I kind of had that balance, but it is cool to have those aunties that you could go to and talk to, because sometimes you can get a perspective from them on life that you can't get from a man. It's always cool to hear a woman's perspective about certain things, because it does help you maintain balance in your life and how you think. So like I said, I understand to the fullest. Trust me, I understand to the fullest what Snoop Dogg is trying to say. And to a certain degree, you can suffer from not having that kind of balance. Because whether we like it or not, no matter how much we try to pretend, black households are different from white households. Or Spanish, Asian, different culture, different things. It just is. Like I said, no matter how much we try to pretend, it's just not the same. You can't get certain things from a white woman or a non-black that you could get from a black woman. Because I'm going to tell you, a black woman will always understand a black man better than any white woman or any Hispanic woman or any Asian woman. It's just fact. Now, I'm not telling you that you can't be with somebody that's not black. Whatever the case may be, whatever you into, that's you. But I'm just keeping it balanced. I'm just keeping it 100. That's my perspective. That's my life experience. So don't come on here with hey, I'm married to a wild. Don't do it. Don't do it, because you're missing the whole point. I don't need you to break it down to explain to me and all, because I'm not trying to hear that shit. I will erase your ass. Real talk. But like I said, Snoop is on point, and he's telling the truth. Now, like I said, I done been at odds with Snoop over certain things he done said and shit, but in reality, I fuck with Snoop. Most of us do. Snoop did say some shit that I wasn't cool with, and I can admit that. I understand in Hollywood, to a certain degree, you gotta kind of you gotta tilt the scale a little bit. You have to. You an entertainer. So I understand, but as long as you just don't go so far over the edge to where it's no coming back, like, you know what I'm saying, Chris Rock, it ain't no coming back from that. Like my brother Ben Saucy Boxer told me, it ain't no coming back from that. That's a wrap. But once again, man, shout out to Vicky Diller. Shout out to Fly Nubian Queens. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, man. Appreciate those words, man. Because me, myself, like I said, I love the sisters, man. For real, man. Real talk. And shout out to all my sisters that support my channel and shit, man. Carla, 225 Girl, Little Miss Firecracker. All y'all sisters, man. And subscribe to Little Miss Firecracker. That's my little sister. She gonna blow up. 2019 is gonna be her year. So subscribe to my sister, Little Miss Firecracker. Real talk. I'm out.